Baki Rahen Chapter 6 is fully translated now. In this video, we'll read through every page. Kosho's fight with Hanada in Chapter 6 actually is not a spar. Better yet called live combat or a real fight. We ain't wearing any gis anyway. Motobe lets them do what they want. Just, okay, you guys can fight anytime you like. From there, Kosho walks up. Oh, well done. I guess how about we start from here? How about we start the fight from here? Hanada blocks his first attack to the privates. Grabbing my collar and going for my jewels. Well, sure seems like live combat. It really does too, because Kosho goes for a punch, but misses that, even at that close range. Hanada is able to react and dodge it. And Hanada grabs Kosho, grappling Kosho to the ground. And Kosho counters that by catching himself and kicking Hanada in the process. Hanada gets staggered, Kosho is ready to fight. Motobe is still watching on, focusing on the fight. Combat is combat, but this isn't your style. You got no chance against Jack like that. Damn. He said you can't fight Jack like that. The way he's fighting. Because think about it, Hanada read his two moves. Even though he got kicked, he read those two moves and went ahead with his own move and countered what Kosho did. And you're saying you do, Hanada? Well, me? I'm not the kind of guy just to say it like that. Hanada is, what we're seeing here is Hanada basically saying that he has more of a chance against Jack Hanma than Kosho does. And that's pretty wild. He didn't outright say he can't beat Jack. He's technically saying he has a better chance against Kosho. With what he said last page, you got no chance against Jack like that. So how does he know? Is he on that level? Does he know what Jack can do? Is he able to take on Jack? Because it's very obvious. I think it's completely obvious and clear that if Hanada wins this fight against Kosho, makes Kosho look bad, it's not going to be Kosho versus Jack anymore. It's going to be Hanada versus Jack. Kosho is going to get absolutely disrespected if that happens. Oh my. That just tears down his reputation from these chapters that led up to this moment. Jack. He's gonna continue his sentence, interrupted by Kosho. Goes in for a attack, slits his cheek just like Hanma last time. There, that scar is still healing, by the way. He has another one. There we go. That's Shinogi Kosho. That's your style. It's really happy that Kosho is using his full power now. Kosho is actually trying. Kosho is really he holds back sometimes. I could tell not only in this fight but in recent fights. I mean not recent, in other fights he does tend to hold back a lot in the beginning stages. I would have liked to end it with a Seiken, which is a punch, but if it's really what you want, then I'd be happy to slice you up. Whoa. Kosho has brought out the fangs, the weapons, and Hanada is happy to see them. And this one, Hanada is so smooth for this one. This has to be the smoothest way I've seen anybody take off a jacket. Other than Oliva, because Oliva is the best at taking off clothes. The guy flexes, jumps out of his suit, and then the suit is just standing there. Jumps out of his jacket. Perfect form. Just beating on somebody that don't suit you at all, but stabbing, slashing, trying to slice him to pieces. Yeah, Hanada licks his blood like he did with Hanma. He's ready to fight though. Kosho is ready to fight as well. With his cord cutting technique, because I didn't think he was going to use it this late in the fight. Well, for now, you do look like you could do with a shave. He's going to shave off the stubble. He can definitely do that with his cord cutting. That's some little little humor in this little fight. And Hanada, look at Hanada's foot, and then he tosses the jacket, kicks the jacket, his own jacket with his foot to blindside Kosho. Kosho sees it coming and slices it with his fingers into two, so cleanly and perfectly. Now what'll it be? Motobe style pro wrestling? because Hanada in the past, he used to do a lot of pro wrestling and he trained with Motsube, so he has basically 2 martial arts he could use at the moment. And Kosho knows that, so he's just questioning, what will it be? What are you gonna use? So these 2 fighters, they know a lot about each other, and that and their skill, like speed, strength, will determine the outcome of this fight, and that's gonna be exciting. My Nogi group stocks are plummeting. I wonder if somebody from the translation team is actually watching my videos. If you are, thank you so much. Thank you. The strong is the beautiful.